it's producing instant results, and that's the whole point with eBay. You get out what you put in. When you slack on listing, your sales drop. When you really push it, funnily enough, sales start to pick up, and that's exactly what I'm seeing. So if I click my fingers, the bulb is changed. $3.95. Lord knows when that was sold. Hello, welcome back to my shed on a Saturday. Normally I wouldn't film on a Saturday. We were planning to go to a yard sale event, but it's rained all day. And we looked at the weather forecast and thought, let's not do that. So we had a bit of a lazy morning, and now I'm doing a little bit of work. Yesterday, the week started off really productive. If you followed my videos through this week, you'll have seen the end of the week, not so much. Yesterday, I cleaned these up, got these ready to list. I've just actually finished doing all of the bits for this little red one here. I've just been washing and drying these. They've come up lovely. So that's ready to put back together and then do pictures. But yeah, yesterday I got distracted by our washing machine packing up mid-cycle. And then I had to, it was blocked. It couldn't drain, and I couldn't get the, there's an access bit to unclog it, and that wouldn't come out, it wouldn't open. I messed around with that for what felt like hours. And after that, the day got away from me, and not much else got done. So these are ready to list, cleaned, drafted. I just need to do the pictures. So I might take those inside and do them on the kitchen island where the light's a bit better. And also, somebody in one of my last videos, sorry, I can't remember the name, said that I don't have two frames. I had the legs that mount this one, and they were absolutely correct. So I've now set this up. It's a clever little thing. You can set the angle for this. If you loosen this off, you can then set the angle and sit in front of it and work on it. Isn't that cool? I haven't looked into these. Somebody else was saying, or maybe the same person, that they do have some value, although they're a bit of a pain to ship. You know, this is best part of 1 meter long. But isn't that quite impressive? So yeah, I'll look into it and see if the frame is worth selling, even if I just put it on a local Facebook group or something for local pickup. So plan for this video is I'm going to take those into the kitchen, get them set up, and take some pictures. Then I'm gonna force myself to do the research on this lot and all of this, and maybe draft them. And then we'll get some grand totals for my so-called week of listing. Right, I'll see you in the kitchen in a minute. So here we are in our kitchen, and this is the kitchen island. Normally when we do our live streams, that's where we're sat behind there. And yeah, the light's better in here today to get some pictures of these. So I'm just going to pop that on there, get pictures all around it, and then do the other one. But we normally have this little warm bulb in here, but I have a much brighter one. So I'm just going to change that bulb. So if I click my fingers, the bulb is changed. That's better, much more light, but it's a bit harsh for everyday use. So we normally have the warmer one in. Right, so I'm going to snap some pictures of this and then swap over, do the pictures for that, submit those listings, and then they'll be on. Price-wise, this one with the extra frother, this is the Nespresso one. That one I've drafted at £100, and then this little Lavazza one I've drafted at 40. So I'm going to get busy doing the pictures. I will put some of the pictures on screen here that I took just to give you an idea of how they came out. Hopefully they will do the job and get them sold. Okay, so I've just done my research on all of this stuff, and I think it's better than I imagined. So this Briggs Owl one, which has already been started, this patch here you can see, and up here It's already been done. I'm just going to leave that on the frame and sell it with the frame. This is a vintage frame. You can get them new fairly cheap, but people seem to prefer the vintage ones. And you could get maybe up to 30 quid for that, and I'll chuck in that with it. That should help sell it. So we'll put that on at 30 plus post. And then, see if I can remember the numbers. This Laura Ashley, 15. This Primavera, quite a nice kit with all of the wool in there. What did I say? 20, all of these plus post. There's a Knaresborough scene here, tapestry, 15 plus post. And these are price to sell. These are not price really high in weight. These should shift, I think, at these prices. Bucilla cat on quilts. Now this is a cross stitch, but there is a market. This is sealed in its packet. 15. Now the blue tits I don't have down. Oh yes I do, sorry. This blue tits Margot, it's a French made one. Prices range wildly. I've put down 20 plus post. When I come to list it, I might push that up a little bit more. I couldn't find this exact one. Some of their designs were going much higher. Some were really cheap. I don't know. Bare minimum 20 plus post on that. What else have we got? This Children in Art, maybe a tenner. That's another cross stitch. This is an interesting one. Couldn't find anything out about it. There's no name on it. It is vintage. I think I'm going to put it on for 10 quid. I might push that a little bit further, but at 10 it should sell. It's got a price tag on it. £3.95. Lord knows when that was sold. Yeah, and then the rest of the cross stitch bit, there's a little book with loads of patterns in, a few odds and sods and small ones. I don't think I added that into this list. I'm probably going to do that bundle for 30 quid and see. That I don't know if I can achieve. Probably 20 to 30. So I've got to add that onto my total at the end. And then, yeah, this lot. This is all the wool, the yarn, whatever you want to call it. Mostly unused little bundles, whatever you want to call them. I'll put on screen here, somebody was selling quite a big lot for, what was it, 60 quid? They were all brand new. Most of these are brand new, and I don't have quite as many, but I'm thinking there's an easy 30 quid there. I think there's, what did I say, 80 or 90, I quickly counted them. 30 or 40 quid. So I had a total of 165. If I add in, let's just say 20 quid on that to be conservative, and I've gone conservative on the lower estimate on these, so that would make it 195. So pushing 200 quid. I should get back on all of this. That's not bad, considering I think in the video yesterday when we went through this and unbagged it, I was a little disappointed. I feel a bit better about it now. So that's going to be my task. I'm going to get all of this pictured and drafted and listed by the end of today is my mission. So assuming that happens, right, I'm going to add that to my totals, including the coffee machines that I listed earlier, and we'll get a grand total for the week. Be back in a minute. Okay, so once I add everything together, and remember that does include these bits that I'm going to do once I finish this video and get it uploaded, it comes to 91 new listings for this week for a grand listed value of £1,951. That doesn't include postage, that's just the items. There you go. I'm happy with that. I don't think I'd have done anywhere near that if I wasn't making these videos, keeping myself accountable, saying out loud on camera what I'm going to do and then following up to do it. It's like this lot. I feel like I've promised you I'm going to list all of that today, so it's going to happen. I'm true to my word. So yeah, really happy. I hope you enjoyed this week's videos. Putting a video out a day is quite a lot of extra work, but I have enjoyed it and it's kept me on track and I've been productive, and we're already seeing the fruits of the labour. Sold a load of that media. The selling on commission deal, that's already starting to produce. I sold one of the cameras. We've sold, there was a kite. I don't think I showed you the kite. Brand new kite, that sold. We've sold one of the guitar effects pedals. So, you know, it's producing instant results, and that's the whole point with eBay. You get out what you put in. When you slack on listing, your sales drop. When you really push it, funnily enough, sales start to pick up, and that's exactly what I'm seeing. Thanks again for watching. If you would like to carry on watching me, check out this video up here. This is Andrea and I out charity shopping many moons ago. Click on there and I'll see you there in a minute. Ta-ra!